Hello, in this video, IDL Services will present you with the general guidelines and most important information to drive in LA. We hope you enjoy it. LA is one of the most visited tourist destinations on the planet. Currently, it sits 5th in the world tourism ranking. With its 58 million visitors per year, LA is art, gastronomy, religion, culture, and fun. Its historical and economic importance and countless attractions of all kinds make LA an enticing country to visit. Each of its most important cities have dozens of tourist attractions. Its capital, Rome, is an open-air gallery that houses almost 3 millennia of art and culture. Here, we touch upon the most important things you should know when driving in LA. Driver's license. You're required to have a driver's license in LA. For European nationals, it is enough to carry an European Union license and does not require any other additional procedure. But if your license is from a country outside of the European Union, then you need an international license. Although many car rental companies do not require an international license, driving without one at the time of a car accident or being stopped by road police may cause difficulties. In Italy, both the national driver's license and the international license are required. If you already have a valid national driver's license, remember that you can easily obtain the international license with IDL Services Inc. It's the perfect complement you need to drive as a tourist in Italy. Mandatory and optional car insurance. There are two types of insurances that are offered in LA. Civil liability insurance, which covers damage to third parties and is included in most car rental companies' rental price. The other is an optional insurance that covers damage to vehicles and the driver. The price of both insurances varies according to the company and the amount insured. Seat belts. Both the driver and passenger must always wear seat belts. When there are children under 12 on board, they must go in the back seat and wear a special seat belt. Not doing so will also carry fines. General management information. When the road is clear, you should always drive along the right lane. The penalties for violating traffic laws are applied through fines or jail depending on the offense. Always drive along the lane that corresponds to the type of vehicle. Therefore, you should not drive in the bus or taxi lanes, as it may result in penalties. The use of mobile phones is prohibited while driving, except if you use the hands-free or headphones. It is against the law to drive vehicles while intoxicated. Legally permitted alcohol blood content is 0.08 grams per liter. But preferably, you should not have consumed liquor or while driving. The penalties are steep and may include prison time. When it snows, it is mandatory to place snow chains and snow tires on vehicles. To park a vehicle on the road safely, the following signs must be taken into account to avoid fines. The white lines means that a space is free, the yellow lines means that a space is reserved, and the blue lines mean payment area. Parking lot. One of the greatest difficulties is parking in the city centers, especially those with greater tourist flows. When you find a place to park, you can do it on the right or in certain areas designated for that purpose, which are marked with signs in blue, which means paid, and white, free. Places marked with black or yellow are prohibited. Generally on Sundays and on holidays, parking is free. Fines. Fines in Italy are among the most expensive in Europe, so better think twice before driving under the influence or not wearing a seatbelt, speeding, driving on the wrong lane, etc. Fines for parking incorrectly can be between 30 and 50 euros, but for speeding they can exceed 1,000 euros depending on the offense committed. If the speeding range is up to 30 kilometers per hour, the fines reach up to 200 euros. On the other hand, if the speeding is greater than 30 kilometers per hour, the fine can range from 400 to 1,400 euros with temporary suspensions of your right to drive. Each driver's license is loaded with 20 virtual points. Each infraction costs 4 points. Italian law established the following penalties for drivers who break the laws. 2 years without the right to drive for infractions committed over 1 year. 1 year without driving for infractions committed over 2 years. 6 months without driving for infractions committed over 3 years. Drivers who do not comply with these penalties receive fines ranging between 2,000 and 8,000 euros, in addition to the immobilization of the vehicle for 3 months and the express prohibition of driving in LA for 4 years. Roads and highways. LA's national road and highway networks are very well maintained, to a lesser extent towards the south of the country where maintenance still takes place, but in general, Italian roads are very acceptable. Roads are divided into 4 categories: highways and trunk roads, Category A, super trunk roads, Category SS, regional roads, Category SR, and provincial roads, Category SP. Driving in LA is easy because being well signposted. The main highway that crosses the country from north to south, joining Milan with Naples, is known as the A1, or the Road of the Sun. It is also called the E35. The A1 intersects another highway network that runs from east to west. These highways have a series of tolls which can be paid with telepass or via card. With the tolerance services, you also have the option to pay with cash or credit card, and it allows you to save your queue on the highway. All traffic signs are green and show both the name of the highway and the number, which is always preceded with the letter A. On some European maps, the Italian roads are named with the letter E. Speed limits. Speeding is punishable with severe fines. The speed limits are as follows. Cities and other urban areas 50 km per hour, highways 90 km per hour, main roads and trunk lines 110 km per hour. Emergency numbers. Police 113, firefighters 115, child emergency 114, health emergency 118, environmental emergency 1515. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope this information was useful. Get your international driver's license today at international-license.com. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos. Have a wonderful day.